Welcome, everybody. This is Vinney Chopra. My team and I are the co hosts of the Passive Wealth Symposium, the virtual education conference for passive investors like you who want to grow their wealth through real estate oriented investments. It's coming up soon. And so keep the energy up and you even more excited. We wanted to introduce you to another one of our special guest speakers and have them share a little bit about their history and background, plus give you a sneak peek on what they will have in store for you during their upcoming live presentation. So today we are interviewing my very good friend right here, Ted Lanzaro. Ted, how are you?
I'm good, Vinny. How are you today? Thanks for having me.
Awesome, awesome. I'm just so fired up. 2021 is going to be fabulous year for everybody, those movers and shakers who really want to get great returns. And that's why we are putting together this symposium, the Passive Wealth Symposium, educational, and it's totally free. And that's the exciting part because we want to give knowledge so that our high net worth passive investors can gain so many great ideas from people like you and other presenters. I want to introduce and say Ted Lanzaro has a boutique, CPA firm. And the best part I like about Ted is he's been investing in real estate for over 30 years and have been strategizing and giving tax benefits and strategies to thousands and hundreds of thousands of people and save them so much money each and every year. And I know that's a very, very big part of our passive investing, how to save. So, Ted, welcome. Kind of share with us. Yeah.
Yeah. No, well, thanks for having me. And it's been, it's hard to imagine that, it actually has been 30 years, and it's kind of funny because, I started out, working as a CPA in a large firm. I was living down in Southeast Florida at the time, and saw that in Florida at the time that was the whole business was real estate. They were building up and developing the area that I lived in, and I was working for a CPA firm in a real estate department, and I saw what some of my clients were making, and I said, went to a few buddies of mine and said, we got to get in on this. We got to start buying some properties, and so that's what we did. We started buying. We started with single family homes, moved on to small apartment buildings, and then we started renovating and fixing and flipping properties, and that led us to joining a number of like real estate investment clubs and groups in the area to network. And somebody found out that I was a CPA, and before you know it, I was in front of the room, telling everybody what strategies I was using for my business, and the business I had with my buddies. And I walked after the first presentation I ever did, and I had never done a presentation before. I was scared or whatever, but I walked out with like 10 new clients, and I've been doing them ever since. It's like second nature now. So I'm really looking forward to this passive investor symposium. It's going to be great.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I know with the new administration, with Biden coming in and Kamala Harris, I know a lot of new tax, ramifications might be coming. I know the green energy one got enacted. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, look, there's stuff that just got enacted, and there's new stuff coming, and the whole thought process on that is just to be proactive and to understand what opportunities exist, because no matter what, there's always an opportunity that exists in any new situation to um, to provide proactive planning and get an advantage on your taxes. So it's always there. It may look sometimes, like even a higher rate, for example, which is one of the things that they're proposing, brings with it opportunities to save money at higher rates.
For
Right?
sure, for sure. No, I agree with you. And I really, really enjoyed when you have come to the academy addressed by student investors and taught them in very simple language some of the things which are complicated. I think you have a real knack, and you wrote the book also on the landlords, tax ramifications. And I mean, that's amazing because to educate somebody to be able to implement those strategies. And like you said, it's not after the year is done, it's before the year ends 2021. What strategies can happen each month right now when people are buying or selling and doing things. That is big ramification on what the tax bill is going to be in 2022, right?
Right, exactly. I mean, I call it year-round tax planning with my clients, and we're talking all the time. And it's things like always call me. I tell my clients, always call me when you're going to buy a property, when you're selling a property, if you're investing in somebody else's deal. Always call me because we want to put in place the strategies for that now, right? Because it doesn't do anybody any good if you tell me next year that you sold a property this year, there isn't a lot I can do about it. But when we're talking about it in advance, oh, I just put a property under contract. What can I do with that? Or I'm going to invest in this deal. How is that going to affect my taxes? Right? I just got off the phone with somebody who wants to talk about how an opportunity zone investment is
Mhm.
going to work on their taxes, and that's proactive because they're going to make the investment this year. How is that going to affect me? I just had a big capital gain now. So all things like that, talking about them as they or before they occur, so that we can put in place not only what are the ramifications going to be, but also what kind of documentation am I going to need?
Yeah.
How am I going to keep good records to prove this? Because all tax strategy revolves around having good records.
So true, so true. No, thank you so much, Ted, for joining this morning. And I know there's so much to come, at the symposium. Everybody watching us, please go ahead and share this promo if you want to with your colleagues, with your relatives, friends, because it's going to be a fabulous, fabulous, passive investors symposium, we call it. High net worth people who will be joining us, and it's totally free. That's the best part, right? In the comfort of your home, in your office, over the Saturday or Sunday, you'll be able to come across so many great presenters who will give you nugget after nugget after nugget that you could implement and, be very, very vocal and, to be able to invest passively in great instruments. So thank you, Ted. Thank you for your time. Really looking forward to that together. And thanks for everybody watching us. And we'll see you live and answer your questions. If you have a lot of questions, please write them down so that we can add to them, and even send it to me and John and our team. We can even prepare our, presenters to even address those, during, and we'll have live question answer sessions also, even after the event. If you'd like to have special, audience with our presenters, we are planning that too. So that's a good one, Ted, so
That sounds great. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I'm
it's
looking
gonna
forward
be
to
really
that.
good. All righty. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, man.